Humble the man. You must always take the opportunity to humble a man, because once you are no longer stupid as a woman, that's when a man will want to humble you. When you know your value, when you know your worth, all of a sudden he wants to bring you down to where you were once stupid. So today we're going to talk about humbling the man. I don't want to take too much of your time because you don't want to be here forever. I am Bestie Next Door, and if you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you, because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now, as a woman, we tend to get our feelings hurt when a man says certain things to us. We question our worth when we don't fit the image of what a man says a woman should be. My job is not to make you overly independent. So don't think I'm trying to make you overly independent or I hate men. My job is to make sure you are a feminine, self-sufficient woman. Because in my last video, I talked about how we always want to pass down generational wealth, but we don't talk about generational emotions. The tolerance that our great grandmothers had to have in order to keep the bills paid. But now we are in a new era, and you don't need to have high tolerance all because you need your bills paid. And I say this all the time. Now, let's proceed. Humble that man. If you don't humble him, he's going to humble you. Let me say that one more time. If you don't humble him, he's going to humble you. And it's going to crumble your confidence. And you don't want to work so hard in becoming a confident woman, all for one man to come and ruin it. Let's get into a few clapbacks. These are the common things men love to say when they want to humble you. The first one, because we know how you see, oh, sorry, you see my drawing. You saw my beautiful drawing. I don't have the best handwriting, but just manage just manage it. Just manage it. Just manage it. Number one, the first thing a man loves to say when he wants to humble you is, ooh, let me get this out. No man likes that type of woman. You see this type of quote either in the comment section on social media, or a man will tell you that when he sees you are too confident, you know your worth, and you're not what? Stupid. So your response needs to be, how would you know what a man likes if you don't secretly date them? Yeah. 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 Humble him. Yeah. Because how would he know what a man likes? Yeah. 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 You got to humble him. He may say, oh, well, that's my job. How would you know what other men like if you don't date them? That's number one. Humble him like that. Don't ever feel bad because you know your self-worth, you know your value, and you're stepping into the woman you've worked so hard to be, and allow a silly man who cannot amount up to what you are now bring you down. Because when a man knows he can't equal to who you are, he will try to bring you down to his level. So before he even tries to bring you down to his level, you must step on his neck to get higher. Yeah. So the first one is, no man likes the type of woman. No man likes that type of woman. You tell him, how do you know what men like if you don't date them? That's number one. I hope you're getting it. I hope you're getting it. We're going to do this really fast. I don't want to keep you here for too long. You know what I'm saying? Because you got other things to do. I just want to make sure you have the quickest comeback anytime a man has something to say. The second one, the most famous one they love to say, you'll be single forever with that attitude. Now, they love to say this when you, again, all about knowing your worth, when you are living in your truth, when you are a confident woman, when you don't tolerate BS. Anytime a woman does not tolerate BS, all of a sudden is you'll be single forever with that attitude, as if being single is a curse. God forbid you know your worth. God forbid you're waiting for the right partner. God forbid he needs to step up to the plate and actually be the person he said he claimed he is. You respond, is that the reason why your mom never got married? Yeah, humble him, humble him. Clearly, he knows what a single attitude is like because his mom never got married. Oh, oh, yeah, humble him, Humble him. You have to humble a man at all costs. At all costs, because they will always humble you, even at the expense of bringing down your confidence. Remember what I said? When he feels like you are too above him, he will try to always bring you down to his level. So you must always humble the man. The third one is this, and this is usually from men who don't really, you know, you know, men who are insecure. This is always coming from an insecure man who don't really, got it like that. I don't like women who ask for money. Money. And this one is usually from men who really don't have it like that. They try to gaslight you into not asking by saying things like, "A woman who don't ask gets everything." When realistically, if you don't ask, you don't get it. Closed mouths don't get fed. It's in the Bible. So you must ask. You must always ask. And I also want to put this disclaimer in. You don't want to be a woman who can't afford what she's asking for, because when you are a woman who can't afford what she's asking for, you are scared to ask because you don't want to hear no because he's the only option. So, first of all, you must be a woman who's financially secure, because when you are financially secured as a woman, you're not scared to ask for anything, because any man who can double what you already do for yourself, next caller. That's why I tell you, ladies, start your digital business. Get the starter kit. The starter kit is only $79 for you to get a digital business up and running. And the beautiful thing about a digital business is you don't have to be in one particular place. If you decide to move across the country, if you decide to move to another town, your digital business follows you. Now, if you're interested, the starter kit will be tagged in this video. I highly recommend you starting a digital business, even if you have a 9 to 5, or if you already have a business, you need to tap into this digital space. It is where it's at. The big bag, that's where it's at. But he would say, "I don't like a woman who asks for money." And you know what you respond? You know how you humble him really quickly? You know how you make him question his own self worth? You'll say something like this: "Is it because you don't like to be reminded of what you don't have?" Is it because you don't like to be reminded of what you don't have? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Humble him at all costs. You must humble the man. Always have a man on his toes, because let me tell you something. One thing I learned: being a nice girl, it don't pay. Nice girls that pick me, they always finish last. But when you are a confident woman and when you know how to humble a man, you always come in first place. I hope this video was helpful. Have a good day.